Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you 10 tips and tricks on how to get better at Murder Mystery 2 and how to become a pro. So before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a future video. And let's get started. Okay, so for my tip number 1, I recommend that when you're sheriff, you keep your gun hidden away until you need it, because then you're exposing your role to the murderer, which is just going to make you an easy target. And I see the murderer over there, so now it's time for me to pull out my gun. And this is when I can start shooting. I don't know where the murderer is. Is he hiding? I'm so confused. Where is the murderer? Is it? Oh, it's them? Oh my gosh, I don't know how I didn't die. What the heck? How is he not dead? Okay. I thought she was the murderer, but it ended up being him, but it's okay. So keep your gun hidden until you need it. That's tip number 1. So for my second tip, I recommend collecting coins, so then you can buy more crates and perks, and it can help expand your inventory. There might be people taking your coins, but it's okay. Just go find some more. Bigger maps, I feel like, are easier because everyone's more spread out, so you have like a better chance to get more coins. And if you want, you could jump into small servers, and that will have less people, and it will have still lots of coins for you to collect, and then you can expand your inventory in the shop. So as you're collecting, make sure you try to stay away from the murderer as well. Like, I'm in a clump of people right now, and I just died because I knew that was gonna happen. But yeah, I just died because I was in a big clump of people. I was going to tell you guys to avoid doing that when you're collecting coins, because then it just makes you a target for the murderer. Okay, so for tip 3, when you're murderer, I recommend that unless you have haste, you keep your knife hidden away unless you're exposed, and try to go into bigger crowds like right here. I just got 3 people. He might be sheriff, I don't know. Yeah, he was sheriff. I'll lock the door, and I'm trapping out innocents so I could kill them. I just got my ankles broken. Okay. Was he the... Okay. Okay, I got him. Ugh, I locked myself out, but it's okay, I got him. Someone took the gun, but it's okay. I think she had it, yeah. Okay. So, besides that, make sure you check every spot when you murder. Don't let any of the hiders win. Make sure you're examining every location. And I usually throw my knife back to where the gun is, to scare the innocents if anyone is coming, so they run back and they don't take the gun, because then they might think I'm camping or something, just to throw them off. And that's basically it for tip number 3. If this girl gets the gun, I swear. What the heck? Dude, I'm stabbing her. The hitbox sucks in this game. Oh, she wasn't even the last person. Okay. They might be AFK. Oh no, they're not. I just heard a coin. Oh, he's right here. And that's how I win murder rounds. So I recommend when you're murderer to be peeking, because it helps a lot when you don't want to rush the sheriff. I'm gonna show you guys a quick example with my alt account, because a lot of the times the sheriff won't know where you are, so they'll just be walking around like her, and then they'll just be like this, like just walking around, and then this gives you the chance to just like go in throw mode and peek and then kill them, and then that's how you win. It works the same for sheriff. Let me show you guys that too. So I recommend to stay behind the wall, especially when you're sheriff, so then when the murderer comes, it's easier for you to just like, I can't really show you guys like exactly because I'm playing on 2 accounts. But if you were to like imagine this bacon is walking, and you just jump out and shoot the murderer, and they won't expect you to be there. So that's what I do a lot of the times, and it helps me win. Okay, so for the next tip, I would not spam jump. I would, so I'm murderer again, and I recommend more moving to the side, because after jumping for a while, the sheriff starts recognizing your moves, and for some reason everyone's shooting each other, but that's fine. But when you're murderer, I don't recommend jumping straight like this, because that's just gonna get you shot. I recommend staying more to the side and jumping more like this, so confuse the sheriff. Or when you're sheriff and you're trying to shoot the murderer, works both ways. I'm just trying to find the last innocent right now, and I think I found the last innocent. Did I not? Is no one in here? There you go. But yeah. See, I just won with no spam jumping. Well, maybe because everyone's shooting each other, but that's okay. Okay, so for my next tip, I recommend, this usually is really helpful in 1v1s, but to make sure you focus on the movements of the sheriff or murderer, depending on what role you are, because then it makes it so much easier to predict where they're gonna go. And then if you're a murderer like I am, and the sheriff is, for example, if you see them every time you throw, they like jump. If you see that happening a lot, like they're jumping like that, then maybe you can predict like that they're gonna jump right here. Oh wait, I missed. Right here, for example, or when you throw, they just jump in general. You can predict that they're gonna go there, and then it makes it so much easier for you to win the round. But obviously be moving at the same time. Don't stand still and predict, because then you're just gonna get shot. It's hard to do this with 2 accounts, but I'm just trying to show you guys why it's important to predict the movement of the other player. It's kind of hard for me to show you because I'm playing on my alt account and my main account. So my next tip, I still struggle with this like a lot, but I recommend that you rush when you're murderer. And if you wanna be like, if you wanna take the risk, then you could rush as sheriff. But if, like, for example, the sheriff is right there and I can't peek at her, say my knife isn't hitting her or whatever, and I'm scared, rushing, you really don't lose anything of it. You could get shot, whatever, but it's better to just rush. They might try to shoot you, and then you could just get your kill in. If you don't, you don't. But I try to do it a lot, and it works most of the time, but you just have to jump clear. Don't run in a straight line, or don't jump in a straight line. You have to like make sure your movements are good and unpredictable. You try to make yourself as a hard target, but not like holding down on the key on the space bar, because that just makes it really annoying for the other players. But yeah, that's it. So for my next tip, I recommend playing other games, other shooting games like these. They help improve your prediction skills and just your aim accuracy in general. I recommend it. I used to do it when my aim was bad, and it's really helped me improve and become better at this game. And I recommend that you guys do it too. So for the next tip, this is for the innocent roles. I recommend to stay hidden as much as you can. Not like hiding in a specific spot, but staying far away from anyone until you find out who the murderer is, so you know who you can go near and who you can't. There's like a lot of people going near me right now, but I'm just staying away from as many people as I can, because let me mute her real quick. So I'm just trying to stay away from everyone because I don't really know who the murderer is. I hear a gun, and now I know and I just shot the murderer. But basically just stay hidden as much as you can, and then you could come out when you see the murderer. So the next tip is also for innocents, or it could be used for it can actually be used for all 3 roles, but it's mainly detective style, so I would say sheriff mostly. So don't play in first person unless you're doing it for like a challenge or something, because then you're just gonna run into the murderer and die if they're wall camping. I recommend using third person when you're playing and camping out behind the wall and like peeking to see what's out there before you go into a certain spot. Like, don't just rush in, especially when you're sheriff. Don't just rush into a place. Like, don't do what I'm doing. Don't like walk in like this. That's just gonna get you killed. If you're gonna go into a specific location, if you think that they're wall camping and hiding behind the wall ready to kill you, I walk and then I back away, because if they would think that I'm gonna keep walking straight and they would jump out. So that works almost every time, and it saved me from dying almost every time. And then I'm able to shoot them. I just realized I never made an end card to this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you just saw, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button so you never miss any future videos, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.